Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Muhammad Dani Haslam and this is my group.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Naki Bikri.
My name is Akila Usna.
My name is Aisha Maisara.
Okay, and today we are going to discuss about additional measure that can be implemented to minimize the risk of fall on construction site. Okay, let's start with me. I think the use of guardrail and safety net is one of the most effective measures. Guardrails provide a physical barrier to prevent worker from falling, while safety net act as a backup if someone does slip. This measure directly stop accident before they happen, especially in high risk project where the risk is very high.
I agree, but I believe proper personal protective equipment (PPE) is also crucial. Even if we have guardrails, workers still need harnesses, helmet, and non-slip boots. PPE provided personal protective in case of unexpected incident. Without it, workers are more vulnerable to serious injuries.
Both of you made a good points, but I think comprehensive training programs are the key. If workers will train in safety work procedure, do proper equipment usage and emergency response, the chance of accident will be greatly reduced. So equipment alone is not effective if workers don't know how to use it correctly.
I will emphasize clear and safe work practice. A clean and organized site with proper signage, safe access paths, and good supervision can prevent many accidents. If workers follow strict safety protocols, the risk of falls can be minimized even further.
Okay, alright. So the situation says we are collaborating with a construction company that is working on the high risk building, and their main concern is preventing falls. Falls are really dangerous, especially at tall height. Personally, I think the use of guardrails and safety net is the most important measure. Why? Because they create a physical barrier that stops worker from falling in the first place. Even if a worker slip, the safety net can catch them and prevent serious injury. It's a direct prevention method, not just a protection after an accident happens.
That's a good point, Daniel. But I feel like personal protective equipment (PPE) is equally important. Even if guardrails and safety nets are installed, sometimes accidents still happen. For example, workers might trip or the guardrails may not cover every area. PPE such as helmet, harnesses, reflective jacket and non-slip shoes give workers that extra layer of protection. A safety harness, for instance, keep the worker tied to a strong point, which is extremely for when they are working at dangerous height.
I understand most of your views, but I want to emphasize comprehensive training programs. Think about it. If workers are not properly trained, even with the guardrails and PPE, they may still misuse the equipment or ignore safety procedure. Training ensure workers know how to wear harness correctly, how to work safely on scaffolding, and what to do in case of emergency. A well-trained worker can identify risks early and take action before something bad happens. So, in my opinion, training is like foundation of safety because it empowers workers with knowledge.
I respect your point, Aisha, but I don't fully agree. Training alone would stop a worker from falling off the site. Physical protection like guardrails is not there.
All your points are valid, but I believe clear and safe work practice should not be overlooked. A construction site can easily become messy with tools, materials, and debris everywhere. If the workplace is not organized, workers might trip or slip, which increase the risk of fall. Clear safety signage, proper lighting, safe access, routes, and supervision can reduce hazard. Also, safe work practice ensure that workers follow rules consistently, not just once in a while. If the whole site is managed safety, the chance of accident reduce significantly.
I also disagree with you slightly, Nakib. Safe work practice are important, but without a barrier like net or harnesses, risk remain very high.
Can I clarify something? Akila, I didn't mean training alone is enough. I mean training ensure workers actually use PPE correctly and we follow procedure. Without it, equipment might be misused.
Thank you for clarifying. That makes sense.
Okay, so I see what you all mean. It look like every measure support the others. Guardrail and nets provide physical protection. PPE protect individual. Training teach them what to do. And safe practice make sure the site itself is less risky.
Yes, actually, I think all four are connected. But since we have to choose the most important measure, I would still lean towards guardrails and safety nets because they actually stop the fall before it happens.
I agree, training is crucial, but it cannot completely stop a fall. Guardrails and nets are most effective first line in the defense.
True, even with training PPE, safe practice incident can still happen, but guardrails and safety nets physically prevent falls, which is the main problem here. So yes, I think we should all agree on that.
Sorry to interrupt, but may I add something here? While we debate which is the most important, I think we should remember that all four measures work together. The real question is which one should be prioritized now as number one.
Okay, after discussing all the points, we agree that while PPE training and safe work practice are all very important, the use of guardrails and safety net is the most important measure to be implemented. It is because it provides the strongest and most direct protection against fall, which in the leading risk in the high-risk construction project. Other measures act as a support, but guardrails and nets are the primary safety system. And that's all for our group today. And thank you.
Thank you.